Hello everyone, and welcome to MyniQ podcast. I'm your host, and I'll be sharing short English stories and conversations with you every day. Today's episode is Beyond the Euphrates. And the text level is 4. Learn about doing actions and talking about doing actions, how to tell someone else words and asking little questions at the end of a sentence. Stick around till the end for 5 quick questions to test your understanding. Alright then, let's get listening.
Beyond the Euphrates. As the sun set over Babylon, Alexander's weary body lay still on his bed of golden linens. His loyal soldiers stood guard outside, their faces somber and worried. The great king had ruled with an iron fist for years, conquering lands from Greece to India. But now it seemed, even death itself had come to claim him. The physicians and healers had done all they could, but Alexander's fever would not break. His eyes, once bright as the stars, had dimmed with fatigue and pain. As he lay there, his mind still racing with thoughts of battle and conquest, I couldn't help but feel a pang of sadness. I remembered the first time I met him at the court of Ptolemy in Egypt. He was just a young prince then, full of fire and passion for life. And now he lay dying, his kingdom to be divided among his generals like so much spoil. The thought sent a shiver down my spine.
Now, let's move on to the conversation between Billy, Meg, Kelly, and their teacher, Louis, after reading the novel.
I was so caught up in the story, I forgot about my own world for a bit. The way the author described Babylon and Alexander's conquests was just amazing.
Yeah, I love how they use descriptive language to paint a picture in our minds. And have you guys noticed that Alexander's character development is super interesting? From being this young prince to becoming a great king.
Actually, Billy, that's a great point about Alexander's character. It shows the complexities of leadership and how it can affect individuals. As a historian, I appreciate how the author handled his portrayal.
Wait, I've got something to say too. The part where the author mentioned Alexander's fever not breaking was so sad. It really added an emotional depth to the story for me.
Oh, Kerry, that's a great point about the emotional depth. I think it's one of the things that makes this novel stand out. And can we talk more about Alexander's character development? I want to hear more thoughts from you guys.
Well said, Meg. Character development is crucial in any good story. Speaking of which, I'm curious to know what inspired the author to create such an intricate plot involving Alexander and his kingdom.
Whoa, that's a great question, Lou. Maybe we can discuss more about it in class? That would be awesome to get some answers from our teacher. I want to learn more about it.
Agreed, Billy, and I think we should also talk about how the author balanced action and emotion. Sometimes it was so intense with battles, but then there were these quiet moments that really made me feel something.
Now, let's test your understanding of the novel and the dialogue with 5 questions. Question 1. Where did Alexander meet Meg for the first time? A. Babylon. B. Egypt. C. Greece. D. India. E. The court of Ptolemy in Egypt. The answer is D. India. Question 2. What was Alexander's condition that made him unable to break out of? A. Disease caused by snake bite. B. Fever. C. Wounded leg. D. Fatigue and pain due to overwork. E. Hungry stomach. The answer is B. Fever. Question 3. What did Billy love about the story? A. The way Alexander's character development was portrayed. B. The descriptive language used by the author. C. The dialogue among characters. D. The setting of Babylon. E. All of the above. The answer is B. The descriptive language used by the author. Question 4. Who is the historian mentioned in the dialogue? A. Billy. B. Carrie. C. Meg. D. Leah. E. Ptolemy. The answer is D. Leah. Question 5. What made Carrie feel sad while reading the story? A. Alexander's victory over his enemies. B. The division of Alexander's kingdom among his generals. C. The way Med was treated unfairly by Alexander. D. The emotional depth of the story. E. Alexander's fever not breaking. The answer is D. The emotional depth of the story. That's it for today's quiz. How many did you answer correctly? Thanks for tuning in to my channel today. I hope you enjoyed the stories and conversations and found the quiz challenging yet fun. Don't forget to subscribe or follow us for more daily English learning content. Until next time, keep practicing your English and have a wonderful day.